Another big picture aspect about scientific writing is the use of sections. So why do we use sections in scientific writing? Why not write a continuous long essay like you may have in a first-year English class? First of all, scientific writing can be very dense, and the audience may get tired after just a couple pages. By having section breaks, the audience is able to rest between the various sections, allowing them to better digest and maintain their attention in the writing. For example, when I was working at Danaher last summer, I had to write a characterization protocol, which was 17 pages of numbers and results and data analysis that would have been very hard to digest as one continuous essay. By having a methods and a results section, it was much more digestible and easy to read. Second, a well-crafted section heading gives the audience a sense of organization of the document, which will allow them to have a deeper understanding of the document. Third, by having very precise and clear section headings, the audience will be able to jump directly to specific points of the paper or specific sections of the paper. For example, if a reader is going through their second read-through of the document, they may want to jump straight to the results section to get that key information.
Before creating sections for a document or subsections for a section, you should realize that such divisions are not needed if you have only 3 or 4 paragraphs. The organization of such a length can easily be handled by having an introductory paragraph and then 2 or 3 paragraphs that follow one of the strategies you learned in high school: chronological, spatial, parallel divisions, and so forth. However, when you have more than 4 paragraphs, and certainly more than 6 paragraphs, you should consider dividing the document into sections or the section into subsections. When doing so, you want to fulfill 3 expectations that audiences have. First, if you create one section or subsection, the audience expects a second. Dividing a report into one section or a section into one subsection is illogical. Doing so is similar to cutting a pie and ending up with only one piece. Remember, if one, then at least 2. Second, the names of the sections should be parallel with one another. For instance, if 2 middle headings of a report are participial phrases, the audience expects the third middle heading to be a participial phrase as well. Otherwise, the pie looks strange to the reader. In that regard, you should note that the headings Introduction and Conclusion can be parallel with any type of middle heading, noun phrase, participial phrase, and so forth. You can think of Introduction and Conclusion in a similar way that you think of wild cards, deuces say, in a game of poker. Third, before the first subsection of a section, you should have at least one paragraph that introduces the section, provides overall background, and clues the reader into the organization of the section. Otherwise, the audience is at a loss to know how many subsections exist or how the subsections relate to the section's bigger picture.